In a village in Nigeria, there was a boy named Obinna. He was a little slow and a little fat. People made fun of him and called him names. One day, the village chief, Ese, gave Obinna a very important job. He had to tell the people in the next village that their village was in danger. A big flood was coming. Obinna walked and walked, but he was very slow. He got tired and hungry, so he stopped to rest and eat. Finally, he got to the next village. The people were surprised to see him, but they listened to his message. They quickly helped the village. The people were happy that Obinna told them about the flood. They realized that even though he was slow, he was very careful and noticed things that others didn't. The people in the village were nice to Obinna. They liked him and appreciated his help. After helping the village, Obinna became a hero. People started to like him and respect him. They realized that being slow and fat didn't mean he was stupid. One day, Eze, the village chief, called Obinna again. "Obinna, I have another job for you," he said. "Our village's most precious treasure, the golden mask, has been stolen. I need you to find it." Obinna was surprised. "Me? Find the golden mask? But I'm slow and fat." Ese smiled. "That's exactly why I choose you, Obinna. You notice things that others don't. Go and find the golden mask." Obinna set off on his journey. He walked slowly and carefully, looking around him. He met many people and asked them questions. After many hours of walking, Obinna came to a river. He saw a fisherman and asked him if he had seen the golden mask. The fisherman said, "No, but I saw a suspicious person hiding in the bushes over there." Obinna went to the bushes and found the golden mask. He was so happy and proud of himself. Obinna returned to the village with the golden mask. The villagers cheered and celebrated. Ese patted Obinna on the back and said, "Well done, Obinna. You are a true hero." One day, strange things started happening in the village. Every night, a loud drumming noise could be heard, but no one knew who was playing the drums. The villagers were scared and didn't know what to do. Ese called Obinna again. "Obinna, we need your help. Find out who is playing the drums and why." Obinna set off to investigate. He walked around the village at night, listening carefully for the drumming sound. He followed the sound to a nearby forest. As he approached the source of the sound, he saw a figure in the distance. It was a woman, dressed in a long cloak, playing a drum. But there was something strange about her. Her eyes glowed in the dark. Obinna was curious. He approached the woman and asked her why she was playing the drums. She replied, "I am a spirit sent to warn the village of an impending disaster. The drums are a warning call." Obinna was amazed. He had never met a spirit before. He asked the spirit what the disaster was. She said, "A great fire will sweep through the village soon. Tell the villagers to prepare." Obinna rushed back to the village and told Ese and the others about the spirit warning. They didn't believe him at first, but Obinna convinced them to take action. The villagers prepared for the fire by clearing dry leaves and bushes, and sure enough, a few days later, a great fire swept through the land, but the village was safe, thanks to Obinna's quick thinking. One sunny afternoon, a young boy named Ikem went missing in the village. His parents searched everywhere, but he was nowhere to be found. The villagers joined in the search, but as the sun began to set, there was still no sign of Ikem. Ese called Obinna, hoping his keen observational skill could help find the lost child. Obinna agreed to help and set off to search for Ikem. As he walked through the village, Obinna noticed a small trail or footprint leading into the forest. He followed the footprint, his eyes scanning the ground carefully. After a while, the footprint stopped at a small stream. Obinna noticed that the water was disturbed, and he saw a small piece of cloth caught in a rock. He followed the stream and found Ikem, shivering and scared, but alive. Ikem had wandered into the forest and fallen into the stream. Obinna carried Ikem back to the village, where his parents were overjoyed to see their son safe and sound. But as they thanked Obinna, he noticed something strange. Ikem was holding a small, shining object in his hand. It was an ancient artifact, one that the villagers thought was lost forever. Obinna found an old, special thing in the forest. It made the villagers very happy. They asked him to find more. But then, Obinna started having strange dreams. He saw himself as a little boy, playing with his mom and dad. He didn't understand what it meant. One day, he met an old woman in the forest. She said, "Obinna, you are not who you think you are. You are a prince from a lost kingdom." Obinna was shocked. He never thought he was special. The old woman gave him a small box. "Open it, and you will know the truth." Obinna's hand shook as he opened the box. Inside, he found a note. It said, "Obinna, I'm your dad, the king. I hide you here to keep you safe. Your slow and careful ways are special. You are meant to be a great leader." Obinna cried happy tears. He never knew he was a prince. He felt proud and special. Obinna was torn. Part of him wanted to stay in the village, where he had found love and acceptance, but another part of him yearned to claim his rightful place as king. The old woman appeared again, sensing his doubts. "Obinna, you were born to lead. Your slow and careful ways will bring peace and prosperity to our kingdom." Obinna took a deep breath and made his decision. He would become the king. The villagers were sad to see him go, but they knew it was his destiny. They celebrated his departure with feasts and songs. Obinna journeyed to the Lost Kingdom, where he was greeted as a hero. The people cheered as he approached the throne. The old woman placed a crown on his head, and Obinna became King Obinna. He promised to rule with kindness, wisdom, and courage. As he sat on his throne, Obinna remembered his journey from being an outcast to becoming a king. He had learned that true strength lies in being oneself. The kingdom prospered under King Obinna's rule. He built schools, hospitals, and roads. He brought peace. Years later, King Obinna looked out at his kingdom, proud of what he had achieved. He knew that his slow and careful ways had made all the difference. The moral of this story is to believe in yourself, and you can achieve greatness. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to enjoy more interesting stories from my channel. Bye.